check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Right to the air, Burrow. Completed to his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, that crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. But that's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down with that play, that check down, taking some big yards.
Here's the first carry for... Oh, he lost the football! Steelers have it, headed the other way! And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. They had gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts turnover.
No, they don't. So does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession is such a premium in this league, but you do know we can move this ball. We just got to take better care of it.
A lot of space ahead. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 37 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Come on.
First down, play action. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Here we go. Ready?
Now looking to throw. Going with a screen to Johnson. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
6. Ready. Set.
Back now, pressure coming. Complete right side to Washington. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. A lot of game left, partner, but it would be a shame not to punish your opponents for making a mistake so early.
Yep, they come through on 3rd down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
Vaki is in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
11 Thomas. Here we go. Right 80. 11 MT. Stop.
Now give left side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Here we go. 10, 11.
Burrow on 1st down. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
11 MT. Here we go. 11. Right 80. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. Off to the races, middle of the field. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. T. Higgins, the touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Wilson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the set.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Set. 33. Yellow. Set.
They'll work against the blitz. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bengals take over on his 5th interception of the season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looks like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26.
11. Side.
First, he gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. But I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one, and yes, they did. Bengals football. Almost Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. So they get dinged for the holding. Got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for third down. They bring Higgins in motion left. Third and long. Here's Burrow. Pass it downfield. It's Chase. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. A 28-yard pickup there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
11, MT, take. Here we go, here we go. Big 13, big 13. Stop.
From the red zone on first. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a first and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. You see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Burrow's going to sneak it. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. The fact that they pulled that out on a first and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to see those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you, but their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Wilson with a return here. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Set, ready, cut.
Back to throw now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Ready. Smash, smash.
Third and long for him here. Finds him on the crossing route. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Bengals are out in front. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at a punt, though, facing fourth down. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
They're on the 17-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
11 MT. Here we go. 180. Play hot.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38.
11 mighty.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
I'm 1, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go, here we go. Stop!
They'll try it right with Brown. Spins his way into the open field. At the 20. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a 13-point lead.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
Steelers 7. Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Light blue. Come on, set. Steal. 52 blue. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience. Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it, it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
He fields this at the 18. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Can.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
I'm 1, ready? Here we go. 12. Big 13.
Burrow from the gun. Taking a shot deep here. That's complete. complete inside the 35. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count.
Gun. Shot. 180. It's hot. Shot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27.
You know, they really love that trade route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
11 mighty. 180. Shot.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Finds Chase on the slant. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5. Right up next to that line to gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. 180. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's trying to push the field. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Set.
They give to Johnson to start this drive. This is ahead for about 5. Drew Sanders that time on the stop.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Here we go. Ready.
2nd down pass play coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So 20 yards on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Ready up. Okay, ready?
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go. Hut.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Connects on the crosser. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They get 23 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
52 blue. Ready?
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. B.J. Hill, the one to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Black 40. Ready?
They'll go play action. That's going to be caught by Washington. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
32.
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Ready.
Working now from the gun. He's got it. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Steelers 14.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Stop.
Burrow back to throw. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They get 19 on that pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
180. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. To throw again, it's Burrow. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Motioning the tight end now. Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Going deep here for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so good.
They kick the running back in motion.
12.
On third down, here's Burrow. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Bengals have a first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make the play just as that tight end did.
Throw right side, Dell has it. Oh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Here we go.
And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
One after, up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
Steelers 14. Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Wilson with a return here. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready up.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10.
Yellow, 20.
Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Come on, set.
They're running out of the pistol with Johnson. Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Let's go now. Drill green. 33. Yellow. Hut.
Air it out on 3rd. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Pick up there of 39 yards. Man, the Steelers have a first down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now a give to Johnson, coming right. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Down. Needle, blue, 45. White, red, cycle. Fury, yellow. Set.
He's going to throw it. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he's able to get this down to the 13. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Ready, ready, ready.
They go counter. It's Johnson. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Rail, yellow. Ready, ready.
Looking in the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down.
Brings up third down.
The Steelers calling their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long.
Here we go, set. 50, green. Black shot. Ready?
Third and long for him here. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
On one, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Dodge. 11, 11, 11, 11.
They've got a man in motion. Burrow on first down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Even 25 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
And the Bengals first down.
Here we go. 11, 11. Right 80. 11, MT, Tate. 11, MT, Tate. Dodge.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
11, 11. It's just set. Right 80.
Burrow. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Dodge. Right 80. Right hot. 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. Dodge.
They'll throw third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Ready?
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Johnson up the middle. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Set, hut. Blue 32, hut.
Setting up to throw. Completed over the middle. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Here we go. Set.
On 3rd down, here's Johnson. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Secures this at the 17. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On point, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hut.
One play action here. Burrow. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go, here we go. Hut.
1st down, Burrow to throw. And this one is launched downfield. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. Nothing comes from it as we hit the break. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It is Bengal football, and they're going to start the final quarter up by a couple of scores. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Hut.
Play action now. Burrow. He's trying to go deep again. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 11, right 80. Right in touch. Hut.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's loaded another one up. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Fury, yellow. Here we go. 50, green jack. Hut.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Down. 60 red. 60 red. Mega, mega.
Again to throw on second. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He had arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are...
All their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
11 MT, Tate. What's this set? 10-10. 11-11. 11 MT, Tate. 11 MT, Tate. Dot.
On 1st down, they'll run. Jukes away from one. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On 1, ready?
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Dot.
Burrow setting to throw. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
McPherson at the point after. He's good on the extra point effort. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21.
Steelers 14. Evan McPherson to kick off for
Here's
Cincinnati.
McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 10 black. Set.
From the gun, Johnson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Let's go now. 50, green. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
52 blaster. Claws red. Ready, set.
Back now, pressure coming. Throwing the out route, complete. They're still going at the 30. Still fighting forward. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Side. Right. 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Side.
Looking to throw, Burrow. He's going deep. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
11, MT, paint. Gun, gun. Side.
From the red zone on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down.
11, Thomas. Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, we made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down.
Boy, take a look at that. Look at him locking down his area of the end zone. They could bring it in close enough to take shots, but there are no easy touchdowns.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one. More than likely for more games to come.
Steelers 21. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Wilson with a return here. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Blue striker. Black shot. Ready, ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Check, strike. Let's go. Yellow, 40.
Back to throw. He puts him there under it, deep down the left. And a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up 3rd down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Throw here, 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Set, ready. 52 blue. Hut, hut.
Now an inside give to Johnson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready. 50. Yellow. Go. Red. Cycle. Blaster. 6.
Back to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
The Steelers set to punt it. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. And a fair catch made here at the 17.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Here we go.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Bengals moments away from win number 12. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
11, Thomas. Here we go. 180. Down.
They give it to him again. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked out a step or two shy of it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Danger, Kings. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Let's go now.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Cut, cut.
Here's a design run.
Here we go.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
43. Set.
He's drawing up for him.
Down.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He's drawn up for him. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.